Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com, and it's Wednesday, October 19th, 2022. We're going to do 7 NBA props. It's going to take us less than 7 minutes. The way this show works, I just go over to our other website, sportschatplace.com. I click on the tab that says Betting Tools. I go to the players page. I see tons and tons of player props, literally thousands of them on a day like today, and I just pick out 7 of them. I screenshot them, crop them, and then I throw them up on the board and just read them off to you. So any questions, any discrepancies, or if you want to see thousands of other props today, head on over to sportschatplace.com, click on the betting tools. This show, the way it works, well, just like the betting tools themselves, they are 100% free. All you ask on this one is that you just smash that like button. Costs you nothing, takes you half a second, helps us a ton, keeps these videos coming. Of course, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Over 95,000 people have done so. We're the #1 viewed sports betting channel on YouTube when it comes to total views on a daily, monthly, yearly basis. Of course, if you have picks today, we'd love to hear those. Need to hear them before the games start. We all, telling us your winners after the games are over, that helps us zero. Can't win money in the YouTube comments. You can only win money by beating the books. So let's do that together. Let's get to a couple of these prop bets and see what we've got for today. Number 1, Bradley Beal, over 5.5 assists. Beal, 90% of the time in the last 10 times we've seen him on the court, has had over 5.5 assists. Beal is a veteran with tendencies, and his tendency is to dish him out. Over 5.5 assists for Bradley Beal, prop number 1. Prop number 2, we go to the Joker. Over 80% of the time, he scores over 26.5 points in a game. Playing against the Utah Jazz today in the season opener. Man, this guy's just ridiculous. He is a force. We'll take the Joker over 26.5 points. D-Lil, over 23.5 points. Of course, he was injured last season, but this guy just absolutely electric. He can carry the entire team on his back. We've seen him do it before. Over 23.5 points. I'm not doubting this guy can do it, man. No chance for me. I'm going to take Lillard over 23.5 points. Pick number 3 of our 7 free props. Of course, the way this show works, I just read off the props from the betting tools. You guys can see the screenshots. And of course, if you don't have a sports book from the props that I'm reading off here, we've got a link directly below this in the description, or you can get it over at our website, sportschatplace.com or PickDawgz.com. Click on the tab that says sportsbooks. Sign up for the book. You'll get an awesome bonus, the best bonuses that are out there that are available right now. Of course, if you're looking for my best bets today, the games that I'm actually betting today, the ones I'm most confident in, those, as far as it comes to game picks, you can head on over to our website, PickDawgz.com or SportsChatPlace.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. You'll find my best bets as well as best bets from the best handicappers in the world. How good are these guys? They're willing to show you guys every pick they've ever made. 100% documented. You don't see that at all the pick selling websites, and there's a reason why. Those guys, anyone can manipulate the record and say whatever it wanted to be, but when you have documented picks, well, then it is what it is. And of course, if you want to see who's hot and who's not, check out the hottest cappers tab for who's hot over the last day, week, month, year, or the leaderboards to go over it by sport. But if you're buying picks today, we know it's not for everyone. Use this code 15OFF. You'll get 15% off any purchases that you make today. Everything from my $15 big play all the way up to whatever is in your cart, yearly packages, daily packages, 2-for-1 capper packages, the best deals out there. But let's get to the rest of these props for today. Ja Morant, some guy, I think you might have heard of this guy, right? Over 6.5 rebounds. Not known for his rebounding, right? He's a scorer. He does kind of all those offensive things. But actually, when it comes to rebounding, over 6.5, 70% of the time, we're getting plus 118 odds on this because, like I said, flies under the radar for his rebounding ability. But let's face it, this guy can freaking do everything, right? I mean, he does it all. Speaking about a guy that does it all, Luka, over 8.5 boards as well. Another guy not really known for his rebounding, but boy, he's one of those guys that seems to always be in position, and the ball just always seems to bounce his way, right? I mean, how many times do you see Luka standing somewhere in the key or whatever, and the ball just comes out and just casual rebound with nobody else even around him? We see it all the time. This guy is always in the right place at the right time, and it's not coincidence, right? I mean, this seriously, these are the best players that we used for our prop show today. Luka Doncic, over 8.5 rebounds today. I love this stuff. Anyways, next pick, Terry Rozier, under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He hasn't gotten over this number in the last 10 times that we've seen him on the court. So that is a 100%er. But that doesn't mean it's going to hit all the time in the future. But let's just say the tendency is that he goes under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We'll take that one at about pick'em odds. And our last pick for today's show, Wendell Carter, another guy, points, rebounds, and assists over 29.5. Yeah, he's just one of those guys that's just going to get better and better and better. 80% of the time he's over this number, and they're playing against the Detroit Pistons here. We'll take Wendell Carter over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That'll be our 7th prop for today's show. So let's just recap everything we've gone over here. Smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel. Put your picks in the comments before the games start. You can't win money in the YouTube comments. You make money by beating the books. My best bets from the best handicappers in the world over our website under the Premium Picks tab. If you're buying picks, we know it's not for everyone, but if it's for you, use the code 15OFF. You'll get 15% off whatever you have in your cart today. Let's recap today's props. Bradley Beal, over 5.5 assists. We took the Joker, over 26.5 points. We took Damian Lillard, over 23.5 points. John Morant, over 6.5 boards. Luka, over 8.5 boards. Terry Rozier, under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Wendell Carter, over 29.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I love doing these NBA prop shows. Can't wait to do them all season long with you guys. So be sure to subscribe and join us every day for this. Make it a winning day. Aloha. Ahui ho.